For an e-bike, I need three main components. I need the motor, the controller, and the battery. So the motor is what actually spins the wheel. The controller is what sends the current from the battery to the motor and has key on and off for the throttle. And the battery is what supplies all the power. So right here, I've got a 24 volt, 500 watt electric motor. I've decided I'm going to buy this one for my e-bike. For the battery, I decided to get this one. This is a 24 volt, 30 amp hour. And the next part is the controller and throttle. So I decided to go for this 24 volt, 500 watt throttle, which will work with the motor and the battery.
Okay, we just got a package from, I'm pretty sure, AliExpress. Here it is. Let's open it up and hopefully it's my battery. Cool. It's actually smaller than I expected. Okay, I'm gonna click it down. Okay, cool, it's spinning. Okay guys, so we got the wheel off the bike and we got this free wheel right here, and we're gonna get the next neighbor to weld it on so the motor can spin the wheel. Okay, so apparently we needed a MIG welder to do it. So my dad put this listing up on Facebook, basically saying need someone with a special welder. It's a MIG welder, it's got a really small tip. So he put those photos up and 5 minutes later, we got a reply. So we're heading to their house now to get it all welded up. So,
must be some imperial type of thread.
okay guys, we're back, and after welding it on, it's still working really well. He put stacks of grease in here and he tacked it all on, so it's really strong.
By the way.
Okay guys, so we brought it around to his house. He actually gave me a nice piece of steel. He even gave it a paint job, so it looks really nice. It looks professional now.
Okay, so unfortunately I can't actually buy the sprocket for the bike chain that's going to fit on my 24 volt brushed motor that I bought. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make my own sprocket. And this took me literally 2 weeks to do. So I'm going to put it down in like a 10-second montage of me trying to make a sprocket.
Okay, it maxes out at 27 when you're pedaling and when the motors are going full throttle. Okay, so the guy that gave me the chain for the bike actually gave me a whole e-bike conversion kit. That's the controller, the front drive, motor, and a 30 mAh battery. So it's a 36 volt, pretty heavy, 36 volts, 500 watt motor, and it's got this controller, it's got the throttle there, and it's got the normal brake and the electronic brake together. It's also got a pouch and a pouch there, and this is the battery, currently charging up right now. This is epic. That means my e-bike dreams are coming true. The way he wired it up, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but the wire's actually out. So I'm going to put some heat shrink and fix it all up and make it safe. Okay, this is the battery pack. It's 30 mAh. I'm pretty sure this is a cheap one that you can get on like AliExpress for $100. Okay, that's all done. This looks way more safe now. All around there. So now, next step is to attach this wheel onto my bike. So first, let's flip the bike over. Okay, let's take this wheel off. I can't wait until this is done. Old wheel's off. Time to put the new one on. Okay, the moment of truth, let's see if it fits. So, yeah, slide it in there. Yes! Being careful. Cool. Okay, next step is to put the controller into this little pouch right here. The next step is to attach the throttle onto the handlebar here. Okay guys, so since I don't have the toolbox welded on there yet, I'm just going to put it in my backpack and then ride. Let's go. Putting this and the battery over here soon, but let's just test run it and see if it works. This is so fun. I cannot wait until I don't have to wear this backpack and everything will be self-contained over at the wheel. Okay, so for the next step in this project of making an e-bike, I actually need something to store the battery, the controller. So I picked up this cheap $10 toolbox.
They're called. Nice in the afternoon out here.
Yeah, and then power that.
The batteries are not going to be breaking, bumping around. Yes! Let's go! And it's fully charged. But it literally only lasted not even a full lap up and down the road. I came back from riding and unfortunately the whole frame of my e-bike is just wrecked. Like the motor and everything's good, but it's just wobbles because it's a cheap Kmart full suspension e-bike and it's got like a speed wobble. So if you hold one end, it sort of like wobbles. It's just not very safe, and it's pretty small for me because I'm pretty tall. I'm like 6 foot, and it's designed for like 10-year-olds, so which are a lot shorter than me. So what I've decided to do is to actually use my dad's 29-inch hardtail bike, which means it's not going to have any speed wobble. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to basically just stop with all the work I've done. I'm going to put that to the side for a future project. But right now, to continue making this e-bike, I want to make it 29-inch hardtail. And I want to buy a 48 volts, 1500 watt, 29-inch hardtail rear hub motor. It's going to be sick. Apparently it's supposed to go 60 kilometers per hour, and I'm building the battery for it.